National championship to Cheney.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Coach Baldwin and Coach Best go back a long way, and there's some...
Well, Cal Poly is going to get the football first. Might hear some of those cowbells ringing around in the background. That was the big giveaway on Family Weekend in San Luis Obispo. Zion Hall returns the kick out across the 20.
So, Coach Baldwin very high on him throughout the last 2 years.
Adam Garwood gets the start at tailback. And the redshirt freshman gets 3 yards.
It's their weapons.
Cal Poly 39% on third down. Quick toss over the middle, short of the line to gain. Logan Boer, the Talkington, a career-high 370 yards. 3 touchdowns last week against Sac State. Tight pocket, he'll take off. Talkington twirls, and he's dropped shy of the line to gain. Freshman out of Converse, Texas, has taken over at quarterback. Spencer Brash got the start. This is what Paulette can bring. Touchdown, Cal Poly.
Well, there's a lot of guys on the Eastern Washington sidelines. If you'd asked Kulik Paulette 15 minutes ago what he wanted his first career touchdown to look like, it would look just like this. Right down the middle. Hey, we're not ready for that.
A 57-yard gallop.
They feel like they can catch Cal Poly not lined up correctly, and it looks exactly like what happened right there.
Oh, Alta here with a late surge, and he's right at the mark.
In a few seconds between each snap.
Talkington swings it out. It's Efton Chisholm around the edge. And he's punished out of bounds.
Pursuit angle to cut that down from it being a big play, just a 4-yard gain.
Talkington sets his feet, fires quickly. That's Jacoby James, a redshirt sophomore out of Red. Eastern moves quickly. That's on target. And then driven backwards, Efton Chisholm.
Use a lot of DBs that are freshmen.
2nd and 4, another screen. This time set up to James. And he's gang tackled right past the line.
A little bit on Poly, and it's really helping Eastern Washington get into a little rhythm here.
Empty set. Back out wide. And another catch on the outside.
Back end of this Poly defense. And that's not easy when you're trying to read coverages.
Talkington with a flag down. Finds Chisholm inside the 10, and he waltzes into the end zone for an Eastern Washington touchdown. Possession number 3.
And there's no reason for it not to be, right? I mean, why would you not just put him back out there and try it again? Make him stop you.
And towards the near numbers. Another in the secondary.
12 men on the field. The penalties decline. Resolve the play.
And it is a touch. And Eastern Washington has pulled even. 6th touchdown grab of the year from the sophomore. And we the game, a 32-yard strike from Talkington to Efton Chisholm. And another designed run for Paulette. More room for the redshirt freshman down the sideline and out of bounds in Eastern Washington territory.
He's going to
27-yard career is lined up to take this snap on 3rd and 12. Tight pocket. Kelly tucks it and gives himself up shy of the 40. Well short of the first. Cal Poly hosting Eastern Washington on the penultimate weekend of October. This is Freddie Roberson on the end around. And Roberson takes it up to the 24. 3rd down, about a yard to go for Eastern Washington. And it's Tuna Altahair with a 1st down run to the 30.
So as I'm watching this, Chris, I don't know if he's for Cal Poly's front. There's no question.
New set of downs for Eastern, and it's Roberson on the slant. Almost the entire Cal Poly defense converted.
Chances at all. And credit to the offensive line for giving them some time.
Again, it's Roberson stumbling past the 45. And he backpedals out towards the midfield. 2nd down, 5 yards to go. A low snap. Micah Smith through the middle, lost the ball. And Eastern
by halftime.
Inside handoff. And a 1st down run to the 29-yard line. Isaiah Hogan
limits what the defensive coordinators can call. So let me explain that here in a second.
Another run for Jackson. And a crease. Another first.
Fits because they can just stay in their base package. They're not able to do any kind of run blitzes or anything. and that makes it difficult. And you can see what's happening here. They're just catching them not lined up right.
Of Gunnar Talkington. That's got the distance, and it is right on through.
There's stuff going on here in Poly.
Empty backfield, 5 wide for Bo Kelly. And the first catch for Chris Coleman. He's got room. Coleman down the sideline and wrestled down inside the 40. Move the tight ends around. Zion Hall getting ready to receive the snap. And he keeps it. Gets the block from Garwood. And an 8-yard run on first down. On second and short. A straight ahead run for Garwood. And he's got the first down for the Mustangs. Derek Tomasini, junior. Cal Poly 0 for 2 on third down early. Eastern brings 4. Kelly lofts it up the sideline to the end zone. Incomplete. Coach John Kane, our entire crew, the Mustangs and Eagles, both desperate to get in the Big Sky win column. Freddie Roberson breaks loose to the outside, and Roberson across the midfield stripe to the Cal Poly 4.
Happens, it turns into a big gain.
And they said Roberson went out of bounds just shy of midfield, and so the slant goes middle to Efton Chisholm. And he's inside the 35. Well, Eastern has 13 yards to go. They're 2 for 4 on third down. Out to Jacoby James, and he's dropped quickly by Dylan Wyatt.
Nice play. We've seen it on film. They're a screen team.
Talkington, deep drop. Sets his feet, and it is incomplete. Roberson couldn't hold on.
Ran back on the field. There's a little spring in their step knowing that, hey, we stopped these guys.
Kalik Paulette at Cal Poly's lone touchdown earlier, back in there at quarterback. And up ahead of the 39.
He's hard to deal with playing quarterback. There's no doubt.
Second down 2. And Zion Hall.
Defense, because they can't play right now, and that's what you want.
Third down 7, tight pocket. Kelly sacked back at the 35, and it's Mitchell Johnson in San Luis Obispo, Eastern Washington. A new possession for the Eagles, up a field goal on the road. And much like Cal Poly trying to establish some sort of running the year last week against Sacramento State. Chisholm on the tunnel screen. Still going. And Efton Chisholm the third.
For the staying frontage. Make the Eagles have to give it back.
Nick Kokic, an excellent punter. Drives. Coleman out to the numbers. And a nice return for Chris Coleman.
Making it look like a wildcat, and it looks like Baldwin's going to do just that.
Well, it's another design run for Paulette. And a leapfrog across the 35. He has brought some electricity to this Cal. That's more than what Cal Poly has averaged as a team through 6 games. And he's got a block here. Paulette to the outside. Scampers out of bounds.
Smart
just
play.
shy of the 50.
Block to get him to the outside. That was really nice. That's just what you want it to look like.
There's Bo Kelly. And the screen set up for Cuevas. The redshirt freshman tight end lowers the shoulder. It's another first.
Like this, and he's going to get some more notice because that was next level right there. Cuevas.
Kelly on the slant. And this time he misfires. Zedekiah
10 snaps.
Garwood motions out of the backfield. Paulette's first completion. Adam Garwood slips out of a tackle inside the 30. Back in there for third and short. It's an inside give to Garwood. And he hits the pile right near the field to extend the possession. Tight pocket again. Kelly lofts it up. Back of the end zone. It's intercepted. Rather at the defense with their first takeaway. And quite an opportune time. Long way to go. But they do have all 3 of their first half timeouts. Talkington drops to throw. Deep ball going for Roberson. It's intercepted. Javion Cole down the sideline and out of bounds inside the 10. Third and goal from the 16. Kelly, end zone, incomplete. Tried the back shoulder throw of Thomas Lee. It's good.
defense, and well, you can build a defense around a guy like that.
2nd 11, Talkington up the seam, looking for Roberson, and it's intercepted. Another pick. Javion Cole, in his true freshman season, has his second multi-interception game. And there's Chris Coleman on the tunnel screen. He's the top receiver in the Big Sky. And it gets...
Look for him again. That's not the only ball he's going to see this half.
Bo Kelly, the quarterback. And an inside handoff, Zion Hall. Tip throw to and through the middle of the defense. And Hall taking...
A couple hours away from Bakersfield, California. Now he's as far away from the quarterback as you can get.
Another screen set up for Coleman. And he's loose. Chris Coleman inside the 35.
What we're going to call this, the Paulette cat? We're going to call that this? I don't know what we're going to call it, but there's a lot of cats running around up here.
Instead, the straight ahead handoff to Zion Hall. Derek Tomasini has been down the stretch for Cal Poly. And we've seen 3 different guys take snaps as true quarterbacks tonight. Tunnel screen for Logan Boer. And he's past the original line of scrimmage for a stop. Cal Poly has 3rd down, 7 yards to go, just shy of the 30. And on the end around, it's Zion Hall. And he can't slip out of a tackle. Knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Key shot. Penalty scoots the football down to the 20. A high snap. Kelly takes a shot to the end zone, looking for Coleman. And it's intercepted. Key shot.
Coach Baldwin should have called timeout.
So that's going to stand. And there's a big seam for Tuna Altair. The big back with a rumble up.
Back to doing it the other way, so it's advantage for the defense there.
Empty set. And it's Roberson with a first down catch. Into Cal Poly territory.
And it's, you could tell he was going to come out and they put him back in. It's going to Chisholm.
Right over the middle. And it's caught shy of the first down. Not Chisholm. Eastern Washington at the Cal Poly 38. They'll toss it to Altair. And he zigzags through the first down. Likely 4-down territory if we get there. Talkington pitches at the last moment. And down goes Tuna Altair. Brian.
Great mindset to do it. They're showing tonight what they're capable of for sure in this game.
Talked to Bo Baldwin earlier this week. He was very complimentary of his time in Cheney. That ball's loose, and it's picked up by Eastern Washington. The sophomore defensive tackle fell on top of the loose ball. 2nd and long, Talkington dumps it off. Middle of the field, Jackson out to the edge, and wrapped up by Brian Dukes right near a first
ball.
Jackson makes a cut. And drilled down inside the 15.
Starting to believe in themselves, and it's a perfect example of how they're playing on defense.
2nd down 8. Kelly in some trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. Comes back and completes the pass to Chris Coleman.
They throw the football. And the fact that Chris gets doubled most of the game.
This is a screen to Cuevas. And Eastern Washington, they've been ready for the last couple of pass plays.
You miss somebody, it's over, because it's not that hard to get to the ball carrier at all.
Kelly, well protected, slings it middle, and it's incomplete. Cuevas, minutes left to play, 3rd quarter. A new possession for Eastern Washington starts at the 25-yard line. Connor Talkington, nothing downfield. The 6th-year senior tucks it and runs to pick up a first.
Defense being able to cover and forcing that quarterback to run. It's not what you want to see, but at the same time, that's good defense.
Oh, Justice Jackson able to get around contact at the line.
Why not?
It's Jackson again, spinning out of a tackle, lunging forward. Jacob Jones drops him, but not. Eastern Washington needs the Cal Poly 44. Talkington has time, slings it middle, dangerous pass.
More of the inside run with Paulette might be what they've been doing before.
Paulette, a chance to throw, and comes up short. Ryan Rivera, senior tight end, the target.
Be in trouble at some point.
Well said. See what's cooking for Cal Poly on third down. Long throw, and it's caught. Zedekiah centers right at the line to gain. The interceptions.
It's not the yardage totals he's used to at all. There's that screen again.
It's Roberson. And Roberson passed the contact as for Cal Poly. But Eastern Washington in a tie game fourth quarter on the move in Mustang territory. And Tuna Altair gets tripped up after a...
So this is a huge series for both teams.
They'll toss it. Altair. And the second effort. Tuna Altair has a first down for...
The ball, they want to gain yards, they want to score points. It's not happening today.
Low snap. Jackson stretches right. Makes a cut. And Justice Jackson gang tackle just shot.
I believe so. He's spent a lot of time here on this campus.
3rd and 2. Talkington hits Roberson. Spinning inside the 5, and he's got a touchdown. Eastern Washington takes the... Eastern's first touchdown since the opening quarter. And they go 9 plays, 75 yards. So now a chance for the Eastern defense to hold a touchdown lead on the road. Zion Hall will bring it out of the end zone. Finds a crease through the middle. And a nice return from the... Chris Coleman lined up in the near side slot. Kelly flushed out. He throws on the run, and it's caught. Down at the 45, the ball came loose, and it's picked up.
They're on the field watching it live, too. That's not easy.
There's a chance for the Cal Poly defense. Tuna Altair right through the middle. Muscling forward inside the 40. And he has been a tough customer to bring down.
It's hard. When they run tough like that, it makes it really difficult.
Afton Chisholm in motion. And again, it's Altair trying to find room around that left end. Elijah Murray with a touchdown lead. Trying to extend this winning streak over Cal Poly. Haven't lost against the Mustangs since 2005. The ball's loose. Cal Poly says they... Another fourth quarter turnover. And Jacob... 3rd down 8 after the incompletion. Eastern brings 3. Kelly steps, fires, delivers, tipped. This one is intercepted. And it's Demetrius Crosby Jr.
Eastern Washington's going to have their season go in a different direction here pretty quick.
Talkington off play action, dumps it off. And he hits his safety valve. Eastern needs the Cal Poly 27 for a new set of downs. And it's a gut run through the middle. Taken down well shy of the line to gain. Devontae Smith decision. Eastern Washington keeps its offense on the field to try and finish off Cal Poly. Talkington throws middle. It's caught. Afton Chisholm the 3rd. And that should do it. After a brutal schedule through 6 games, they come to Cal Poly and they grind one out. On the road in San Luis Obispo, 17-10. Coach Mike.
They're on their Eagle bus heading back to the North Coast.